What's good, people? I hope all is well. Welcome back to my channel, Thomas Pursuit, Shifting the Paradigm. As always, if you're new to my channel, welcome. You're in for a ride. If not, if you haven't been here before, definitely make sure you click below and subscribe to the channel as we go along this journey of finding out who we are. I'm basically starting back new. I've been posting a little bit of videos prior to now, but I realized I wanted to kind of make a shift in the video because I realized um, I needed to steer more of what was going on in my life actually, and just what my platform has been for so long, which I'm very passionate about, which is STEM, right? So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually on a journey to become a dentist. So I've had quite a few hurdles in that journey to get there. So hopefully I'll be dropping some tidbits and some links in the videos to kind of help you along your journey for those who are pursuing professional school, whether it be dental, medical, pharmacy, PA school, whatever. So I just kind of wanted to do just a quick overview of my journey, and then I'll come back and do another video to kind of go in more detail of a part two of this video. So part one, I'm originally from Charlotte, North Carolina. I attended Philip Berry Academy of Technology in Charlotte, North Carolina. After that, in 2008, I actually didn't go directly off to undergrad. I actually went into a 2-year school, Central Piedmont Community College, where I got my associate's degree in my associate's degree in biological sciences. I worked for a while in Charlotte. I'm originally from there, of course, so I became a manager at Bojangles. And actually, it's funny because before there, I actually reached out to CMS to drive school buses while I was at home. I ended up becoming a shift manager at Bojangles and doing that for a while. And then I realized like I was working 30 and 40 hours. I mean, 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week while I was in school. My grades really dramatically shifted. But it was one teacher that I actually ran across. Her name was Dr. Candace Thomas. She's a chiropractor now in Charlotte, so y'all go check her out. I'll drop her contact information in the link as well. She actually was the one that kind of willed me back into science because I had gotten off track because I had started working, and she kind of was very passionate about the heart because she taught us a human anatomy and physiology. She was a she was a chiropractor by day, and then she taught us human anatomy and physiology at night, and I took her night class. Became really close. We're still close to this day. She wrote me a recommendation letter to go to A&T. So I ended up applying to A&T as a transfer student because my SAT score was it was good, but it was kind of maybe not on the higher end. So I was researching paths, and I realized like, oh, I could go get a certain amount of credits at a 2-year school and just transfer in. So I ended up applying to A&T. They didn't require a lot of recommendation letters, but I knew my GPA was kind of on the lower side, like maybe a 2.4 maybe, because I was working so much and going to school that my grades had shifted. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to support my application, even though they didn't have it, just so they could paint a picture of who I really was. So I applied to A&T, and guess what? I got in. So I got into A&T, and I ended up starting fall 2012 A&T. So I got into, of course, I majored in biological sciences. At the time, I was like, oh, maybe I want to do biological engineering, but, you know, me being a transfer student to 4-year school, I had to kind of get some classes under my belt before I could do that. So I transferred into A&T. After I got to A&T, I realized that there was a thing that I want everybody to be very aware of. It's called the articulation agreement or something like that, where they have an agreement where you basically, the school has to take all your credits the way they are, right? They have also within that agreement is basically saying like if I complete an associate's degree of 64 credit hours, the institution that I'm transferring to has to take that 64. They can't pick through it. I didn't do my research, so voila. I got to A&T and they picked through all of my classes really. So they really only gave me truly 8, maybe 16 credit hours that applied. They gave me like 2 social sciences and maybe 1 or 2 electives, and I only got biology 1 and 2 that counted towards my biology degree. So I completely had to start all the way over with chemistry 106, chemistry 107, a whole lot of classes that I thought was taking me closer to my degree. It didn't. So of course I continued to pursue. I got out there, I got very active at A&T, did that for a while. I highly recommend people going to North Carolina A&T's science department if you want to major in biology. Great experience. I'll do a whole nother experience about another video about HBCUs, but I majored in undergrad there, and I ended up leaving A&T. And after undergrad, I saved up quite a bit of money. So after undergrad, I took some time off, and after I took some time off, I had the opportunity to do research for a program in A&T. It was called iBlend, and that paid me like I was an employee every 2 weeks during school. So I think I was getting about $400. So that's why I was able to save so much money. I think I saved about $15,000. And you know, for me coming from humble beginnings, single parent home in Charlotte, North Carolina, that was a lot of money, right? So I sat out for a while, just woosah, because that was the first time I actually had, you know, been to school and not had to worry about anything else. So I was just excited. So I had the opportunity to do I had the opportunity to work for a company called ITG Brands. And ITG Brands is a tobacco company. I was a chemist there. We tested menthol products that many consumers used. So that was cool. And then after I did that, I realized as I was on my journey to dentistry, I started coming in contact with some mentors, and I realized that I needed to do a master's program. So I ended up doing a master's program, and I went back to A&T, where I completed my master's degree in biological sciences in the same department. Amazing experience, definitely recommend it. I'm gonna do a video about that program as well. But amazing experience. Did that, came out, did extremely well. GPA was very top tier, #2 out of my program. Really great. And then I left there and I moved to Washington, D.C., where I currently am now, where I've been on the journey to taking my DAT, trying to gain admission to dental school. So that's just kind of overview where I'm at now in the videos that we're going. So you'll see more videos come through in this channel that I'll splitting up my journey in specific chapters, just kind of doing quick snippets of the videos of where you guys may need information. So definitely comment, like below, tell me like what you think, what would you like me to go over. As an overview, like I said, I went to A&T for undergrad and got my bachelor's degree. I went to Central Piedmont Community College and got my associate's degree, and then I went back to A&T and got my master's in biology. So I'm actually currently on that journey into dentistry now. So I've applied quite a few times. I've taken my DAT more than a few times. So I'll do a lot of videos of what I used, what tips I used to go through these different programs, and if I recommend them or anything you kind of want to be aware of as you go through. So I hope this helped. Until then, next time, as my page says, my name is Thomas Pursuits, and I want you always to remember that pursuit to your dream is always timeless. Be blessed.